still be proficient. The bigger problem is, where are they at mentally? Because they haven't had the success that they had before.
Honestly, it's their coach. It's their coach and Chris J. It's, of course, the in-game leader for Mouse Sports alongside Lambert, their coach. It's going to be important to see if those two can just try and provide the structure you need to bounce back from a 0-2. It's the major. It's everything you've kind of worked towards. It's everything in the back of your mind when you're doing an event. You're like, majors next month, majors coming up. This is where you want to leave your mark. And at the moment, they are at risk of not being able to do so. We do have a head-to-head for you. I love this conversation, and of course I love the fact that we can see that team talk. But just to quickly remind you that Olaf Meister and Sunny have been chosen to compare and contrast. No stats for Olaf, but don't worry, it's more of a conversation starter. It's brought to you by the Predator.
Yeah, and Sunny is the player from Mouse Sports that you always have to look out for. Both these players are actually very similar. They play like a more passive style and let the other players enter first, and then they'll follow up those rounds with like multi-frags, right?
Yeah.
They like knowing where their opponent is, and they use a lot of information and cheeky like boost and utility to find that out. So I think this is definitely the matchup to look out for. I don't know. What do you think about it, Chad?
Well, the thing with these two players is that they do have a lot of the multi-frag potential is huge for both of these guys, right? It's map specific is where we can start talking about cool things.
And you can start talking about cool things. It is Vito coming up next.
Wonderful, because like Sunny on Mirage, the way that he plays around connector and stuff is fantastic. You know, he can have a lot of influence there. Olaf, when he picks up that secondary or third ult for this team, can also find himself getting a lot of frags. But this one here, I think we're going to be seeing Overpass gone on the side of Mouse Sports. That nuke ban is standard for FaZe. Keish will probably have to go out for Mouse Sports as well. They got 16-1 by FaZe last time they met. Nico had that amazing pistol ace. And if we look at a few other details here, I think Inferno should probably get out of there as well.
Probably eliminate Inferno.
So we're looking at a Mirage, a Train, or a Dust 2 most likely. And after Mouse's Dust 2 loss yesterday, I'm not sure if they'll be happy to play into that map again.
Interesting. Bye-bye Train. So Nuke, of course, phases in Insta-ban. Bye-bye Train. And